time when you guys
No,
are
because I had to face you. Everyone, thanks so much for listening to another episode of Full Buddy Cast presents Garage Night. Garage Night brought to you by Cole Street Brewery, 1627 Cole Street, Enumclaw, Washington. Go say hi to Sean. Tag yourself in. Show him that you tagged yourself in with Full Buddy Cast. Get 15% off. If you're going to do it, please go do it. Went there for Mother's Day. It was fun. Took my mom and my dad, and we had a couple beers there. With the Roaring Underground first. Shout out to them. Great time there. And then also to Sean. So that was cool. Bordeaux Wine Bar. Check it out. Go say hi. Say hi to Sid and whoever else may be there. I don't know if Sid's there anymore. She probably is. She's always there. Also, say hi to Andy, who I know always and forever will be at Mazatlan. Enumclaw Mazatlan. Take yourself there. Say hi. Mention the podcast. Or not. I don't care anymore. I love those guys. But please go do it. I mean, that's fun for me. Anyway, and also order the Bentley special or the Travis Kenny on DoorDash at O Chef Country Kitchen. Say hi to Dan. Give him a pinch on the cheeks and say what up. Say what up, dog. I know he's busy right now with the sun coming out. He almost I don't know if I should tell this story yet. I'm going to introduce Craig and I'm going to tell the story. Everyone.
I'm so glad.
Craig.
I'm so glad Corey's back though. Because
I was going to ask you.
I get lonely
Because he's sitting in his seat. Corey is sitting in Craig's seat right now. Are you Craig today or are you Corey today?
I'm Craig all the whole time.
Did you smoke a few packs before you showed up here?
Just me. This is just natural.
All right, we got the Garage Night with Craig Bentley on the mic.
Oh, hey there, guys. Super excited to be here.
We also have Corey here as well.
Oh, hey. How's it going?
Like how you said, oh, hey, how's it going? As if you didn't know you were going to be here. Like we were walking by each other on the sidewalk, and you're like, oh, hey, what's up?
You pulled me in.
Craig isn't here again. Craig had to bail, so it's gonna be nice to reunite you guys once again.
We're doing this on purpose. We're in a feud.
This is an AB pattern.
We're in a feud. We can't be in the same room.
Is it? Why? What was it that created the feud?
Life.
Okay, all right.
We're gonna fist fight it out.
We're gonna fist fight it out. All right. Well, we'll do a little
out of Full Buddy Friday. Come on down and we'll leg wrestle.
Watch the Bentley's leg wrestle. And play some bets. Yeah, no. So we went over there. I saw after our conversation of how we're gonna start our own ice cream trucks shop and all that. And I'll just tell you this, Dan. When I showed up, because I did buy myself a Bentley special. Because I saw you
which is delicious.
I saw you the next day, and you're like, "Hey, go." Dan was just in here. Go say hi to him, and then we went down there. I went down there, and he ripped off his apron. He said, "I told you never to come around here again." And he walked out of his food truck and picked me up and threw me into the back, and the door was shut of the ice cream truck, just repeatedly over and over and over.
The ice cream mafia is real.
Yeah, he was not thrilled
to
say that. He said, "You guys are telling my secrets," and then he beat on me for a while.
Did you learn your lesson?
Learned my lesson.
Okay.
Not starting. Everyone out there, I'm not starting an ice cream. There's no money in it.
I did forget to tell him I saw a different ice cream truck on the streets, and I
saw that too.
I was gonna let him know if you wanted me to like pop a tire or something.
Hey, if you're listening, whoever it is that's driving that, we did talk about a Corey Bentley mascot suit. If you could drive that around,
if somebody makes it, I'm there. At least for the first couple times.
Wait, is that the Corey Bentley mascot suit driving that ice cream truck around?
I hope it's the fifth time somebody tries to come get the gift card and it's not me in there.
Has it happened yet?
It has not.
Yeah. Guys, remember, there is
it's a free meal.
If you see Corey Bentley, I tried it. I saw Corey walking his dog the other day, and I rolled up, and I'm like, hey, are you that podcast guy? That if anyone finds you out in the wild, you have a $15 gift card for O Chef Country Kitchen on you? Can I redeem that right now? And what were your words?
Not for you.
Yes, he said. No, sorry, sir.
You're not eligible.
I'm not eligible.
It's like those radio shows. Your whole family's not eligible either.
My whole family isn't either?
Nope. Dang. Anybody affiliated with you?
In fact, anyone who listens to the podcast.
Any fool buddy.
Nobody's getting this. Yeah, so if you see Corey walking in, and I'll tell you this, he walks his dog on Sunday mornings.
That's true.
Down around Runlands.
Not all the time, but sometimes.
Well, not all the way to Runlands, but kind of in that general area.
Yeah.
So I want you guys to just, that's a hint.
If you're hankering
Amanda,
for a Bentley special,
James,
that's one way to get it.
Yeah. Holly, Homer.
Go see Sugar Daddy Dan.
Sugar Daddy Dan.
He was in the store. He got a sweet new Sugar Daddy hat.
Does he really?
Yeah.
Nice.
He's got a whole row of them. Show me a picture.
Really?
He went on a trip to Ocean Shores. He's not here.
Oh, yeah,
He's never here to talk about it because he's always working. He can never come on the podcast.
Yeah, we say open invite, and still nothing.
But he told me about his fun trip to Ocean Shores.
Dude, the guy's legit. Yeah, we need to have him on.
He was teaching other restaurants how to use DoorDash.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Just randomly?
No, he DoorDashed and they thought they had it turned off, and he went to pick it up and they didn't have it ready, and so he showed them how to work it so they could turn it off.
He DoorDashes too as a driver?
No, he ordered something there.
Oh.
And he went to get it and it wasn't ready. So he was telling me how he showed them how to work it so they really can turn it off because they thought it was off.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So he's helping people out everywhere.
I had an interesting one the other day. It was for a local establishment that, they're a franchise, but I showed up and I'm like, hey, I'm here to pick this up. And they're like, you're like the third person to pick this one up. And I'm like, what do you mean? They're like, well, somebody already picked it up. And that was, and then they must have unassigned it or something. Like they just kept the food because that same order keeps hitting us. And so somebody else shows up to deliver it. We're like, no, they already picked it up. And you're like the third person to do this. So I said, well, let me call the customer. So I call the customer and they're like, we never got our food. And so I said, well, why don't you call, here's the restaurant's phone number. And so then they talked to the restaurant. I called the DoorDash support, said, hey, I think that guy took their food. Here's what happened. And the whole time I'm thinking to myself, wait a second. I accepted this order too. They're going to think I'm the one that took this. And now I'm going to get I'm going to deactivate it. And anyway, we got the person their food. Took like a half hour for me. They were nice and tipped me. And then the establishment gave me a nice a soda drink for free, which was nice. And
do they ever assign 3 drivers at once on accident so you all show up at the same time?
No, but I have seen this. I have delivered at the same time with somebody else at the same address.
A different product.
Type of thing. Yeah, like I probably brought them Trappers, and the other person brought like Cokes from like 7-Eleven, something like that.
Like they didn't double dash on your order. They ordered it somewhere else.
Correct.
I think if they ever assign it to the same time that you show up for an order, you guys just have to fight for it.
Well, that'd be good.
There has to be some type of like
another leg wrestling,
another game to who gets to have that DoorDash.
It's a great idea.
Yeah.
No. And the other thing, so if anyone has questions on DoorDash, because I Craig asked one the other day, but I can't accept. I can't just randomly choose it. Or there's not a list. So I'm like, oh, I'm going to take this one. I'm going to take this one. When it gets busy, and this is the weirdest one, like I won't have any more than 2 orders, right? So they'll assign it to me. So they'll be like, go to Safeway. Here's one to deliver to Enumclaw for this amount. Here's one to go to Buckley for this amount, and I have to accept both of them. Okay. So if I pick up Safeway, and I can only have 2 at a time. I drop one off in Enumclaw, the closest one. I'll sometimes immediately get assigned like a Taco Bell out to Buckley, which is like, sweet. I'm going to go to Buckley anyway. So now I've got these people. So, but the thing is like, so I'll go to the Taco Bell one and start driving towards Buckley. But Buckley's like 7 minutes away from the restaurant if you go the 40-mile speed limit. But I would have been shopping the order, like 45 minutes prior, texting this person, oh, looks like that they're out of this, but they have this. I'll be there as soon as I can. And then it gives them a notification when I pay for their order. So here I am paying for their order. It takes me about probably 5 to 8 minutes to go drop the first one off. So they're waiting already at 8 minutes, and then I have to go back to Taco Bell to get the Taco Bell one. So now I'm adding like 5 minutes to that from where I'm at. And then I got to go drop the Taco Bell one off because the hot food goes first. And so so these people probably expecting this food, and it's like then getting to them like 45 minutes later, and I feel like that's going to affect me. Like
it will.
My rating.
It will.
Yeah, they're going to be
Nobody
like,
likes to see that your dasher is finishing another order pop up.
Oh.
It's terrible.
It is because you're sitting so close.
Unless it's like right next to you, then you're like, that's all right.
Yeah. And I have done that too. I've been able to deliver back to neighbors.
That's understandable.
It's weird. But anyway, that's enough of that.
Why is that weird?
That's not that weird.
Were you talking to the neighbors about each other?
Yeah. I'm like,
Go down the street, got a Taco Bell.
Hey, go with them. No, but I do get people that I know, and the tips are better. It's nice. I think
But that's not my choice. They don't know it's you.
Right.
Yeah.
Until at the end.
Yeah.
And I will try to pay compliments for some people when they're warranted, and then like for instance, like I'm like, oh wow, like those were really good instructions because I am in the middle of nowhere, and yours said this is the address, but we have a tree and a mailbox at the end of our driveway, and we're not the other one that has no tree, and it's like that actually helps because I can see that as I'm driving up, like right away. Like it's not something that I have to like follow GPS and hopefully it doesn't kick me out. So
do you get a lot of even tippers? Like, so if the app tells me $2, I'll do like $2.75 to make it even for me.
Yeah.
You get a lot of that?
Yep.
Yeah.
I get that. I also every once in a while we get the weirdest ones where it's like $3.12.
Yeah.
And you're like, what?
Yeah, you're just making it even.
Oh, like that.
Yeah.
I
so
see.
whatever my total is even for me.
Yeah. And that's funny because I used to do that at the restaurants until I had a server tell me don't do that, and I was like, why is that? I mean, it's easier for my checking, But they're like, well, for us, we have to go into the till, count out pennies. It's just a weird thing.
You don't want money?
Oh yeah, and
pennies add up.
I said, oh, what's harder, $3.77 or nothing? And then I saw some.
You subtract your tip.
Well, that's what. Did you hear? Did you see that? I saw that today. Is that someone realized that they could, the meal would be free, is if they just put a negative in front of the tip. So if they went like, let's say the meal's $30, and the way the line looks like, then you can put minus 40. You actually should be getting $10 back from the restaurant.
And they think that would work.
Well, I mean, it in the equations of like elementary school, because the way it's lined up,
they're going to charge your card for the meal. It's just a shitty way not to tip.
That's lame. Then no wonder they're teaching Common Core now.
You think the manager comes up? Oh shit, he got us. We got to give this guy $10.
This can't go viral, please.
He can't get us upset. Just giving out cash all day long.
How do you tip? What's your tipping? What do you usually do? Do you round up? Do you do the?
I usually round, and depends on where I'm at. Like tipping kind of got out of control, where it's like everywhere. Where I'm like,
yeah,
I go to pick up food and they want to tip, and I was like, I'll tip a little bit for the cook, but I don't even know if the cook's getting it. Like you didn't bring it to me, didn't do anything else.
Right.
There's no like waitress type of thing. So, but I usually at least do the 20%. I think it's more now, but that's like my minimum, and then depending on how it went from there.
Exactly. One of my friends has under $50. It's he does $5 automatic, no matter what. Once he gets to 50, then he goes 10%.
Does he have any like exceptional, normal, bad? No matter if you have this exceptional waitress, she's getting $5. You have a shitty waitress getting $5.
I mean, we didn't get that deep. But what about you?
I'll give a minimum, like, because for me, working where I work and having like a little bit of empathy for the service industry,
right?
I will tip my minimum no matter what. I won't take tips away from people. But if it's exceptional, or you made me have like a great time or a smile or something happened where I thought, oh, that was really nice, then it'll be higher.
Right. Now, what if they make sure you have a terrible time?
I'll still tip the minimum.
Oh, that's nice.
Because honestly, you know what I would do in my mind is go,
they're having an off day.
Yeah, what's going on today that made them upset that, or is causing this to happen? And it's not right that they're doing it, but it's also not something that I'm going to be like negative $10 to me, sir.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about this then, because I'm asking about. So sometimes, for instance, my brother asked me to be the godfather of his kid. Now we went to the dedication. The Godfather.
Yes.
I went to the dedication, and the whole time I'm like, well, I need to get them a card. Now this is Mother's Day weekend as well.
Was it the dedication for you?
For them, like a baby gets dedicated. Some
I thought they were dedicating the baby to you.
Yeah, like,
that's how it works.
When they just slap a FedEx sticker.
They hand it to you,
and they hand it to me.
You're the Godfather.
Here you go. This is how I have so many kids. These kids that I have at home aren't mine. They're just literally kids that I'm the godfather of. But yeah, no. So I went to go get a card, and the whole time I'm like, there's no cards for this. Do I even need to get them a gift? And then I looked back at the times that my kids were dedicated, and I don't think I think we gave them gifts, but we never got any gifts. Now around Christmas you get it. So I showed up with nothing for my goddaughter. And I told my brother, I said, I'm going to be our uncle, and I'm just going to do cash. Like I'll be the cash dude that just here. You're not going to get anything more than just cash from me. But I think the godmother showed up with at least flowers for the 2-month-old, 3-month-old. So that I felt bad about. I probably could have got her flowers, but she'll never remember this.
You should have just made like a little cash flower thing.
Okay, that's a good idea.
Yeah, then it would have just been here's a cash, but then something to give.
Yeah, move up. Yeah, that's smart.
Like a cash bouquet.
That's smart. You should have done that. You should have told me to do that a week ago.
How was it?
It was good.
Okay.
Well, so for Mother's Day, what did you do for Mother's Day?
I had that day off, so I hung out. We went out to dinner, came back, hung out, and that was about it. What
was the dinner? Did you?
She wanted to go to Ranchitos, so we went to Ranchitos.
Wait, whoa, earmuffs, Andy.
Well, there's not a Bentley burrito there, so I don't feel that bad. And you can go ask Dan how many Bentley sandwiches I've bought since he started that. So.
Dude, I think that's what I realized. Smart businessman he is.
Yeah.
Because if he knows there's 3 of us, and that when we order there, we're going to order the Bentley special. And then he'll also get some drifters that will do it as well.
He said it's pretty good. You know what he told me?
What?
You know what he told me?
Way more than me.
3-1.
To mine, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's because there's a description of yours.
Oh.
Yours makes sense. Mine's a Travis Kenny. And they're like, what is that? It's just me. I just pop out of a box.
He dashes you.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. I'm only on DoorDash. You're on the menu and DoorDash.
Well, it's sold enough to get on the menu.
I know. But I'm like, here's the thing. I get it. That's like, but you're like the NBA and I'm a WNBA. Like, that's like saying, oh, we're making millions of dollars over here. Yeah, because you're a bigger market, dude. I understand that I'm only going to make $6,000 a game. I get that.
Okay.
I'm not going to sell as much.
Okay.
But same thing goes for Mazatlan. But here's the genius marketing. Probably nobody orders the Travis or the T. Enchiladas. Maybe here and there they do, but they know that when I bring people there, they're going to sell a few, and it's one of the highest priced items.
Yeah, I would get a Bentley burrito if I went there.
Yeah, and you would bring others, and you would be like, "You should try this."
You see this? There's a Bentley burrito.
Bentley burrito.
So you must get this.
But he missed out
so far.
And Dan is sitting there counting his money like the back of the
casino. He's cashed in on it.
It's just cash.
I made her hurry up because Dan might come out with a burrito. So
oh, dude,
you might want to hurry up and name something.
That'd have been so good for Cinco de Mayo, but now he's going to wait a whole year now to do that. Oh, man. The Bentley burrito at the O Chef Country Kitchen.
You could have the Tuesday Travis taco.
Yeah, that sounds weird. I wouldn't want that.
Triple T.
Could have the Wednesday wiener. Yeah.
Just a chili dog or just a regular bun length?
Just a plain dog.
Just a plain bun length.
Not even a bun. Just a
no
dog.
Ketchup, no nothing. Just a
dog.
He's just gonna hand you a
He's
wiener.
gonna hand it, and it could be cold. It may not even be cooked.
But on sale.
But yeah, it's. Oh man, stupid. But yeah, so tipping, and then.
Do you have questions over there?
Well, I do. I don't. I do and I don't.
I tried to get Scary Skelly to come today, but he was busy.
Dude, that guy never shows up to anything anymore.
Oh, he's listening to you right
now.
now.
He doesn't. He didn't even send me a message. Football schedule came out this week. Do you look at the schedule and go win, loss, maybe win, maybe loss, and then try to figure out? Like,
I will eventually. I haven't yet.
Okay,
but I saw the schedule come out. I looked at the Colts schedule, then I looked at what like the primetime games were.
What primetime games do you got?
That I'm excited about.
No, that you have.
Zero. There's one. The Colts have one primetime game.
What, against who?
I don't even remember now. I was so
Bears.
Better than Carolina. They have zero.
Carolina's they have no one going for them.
There's
they don't have a Riverboat Ron anymore.
There's like 4 or 5 teams I think that have one, and then Carolina has zero, and then everybody else has at least 2.
Yeah, Hawks have 4.
Yeah,
but each one of those are going to be losses.
I think the Niners have 4 or 5 too.
Yeah, I'm telling you. I know. I kept the predictions from last year. I said Seahawks we're going 9-8 last year. I was right, completely right on the dot with it. I think we're gonna get smoked this year.
Really?
I think we're gonna get smoked this year.
So what are you gonna make? You gonna wait for Craig to make predictions?
Maybe my early predictions without seeing any preseason and just going off of our schedule. I think that realistically we're gonna win 6 games. But I'm kind of in that 7 game. I think we're going to get at least 7 games. But I don't see us going above 500 at all.
I'm looking for a 9-10 race for the division, with the Texans are going to be towards the top of the division.
Oh, for sure. Texans are set.
But it remains if Richardson's like healthy, to whether that happens or not.
Is he healthy now? I mean, like,
he's throwing again. He's out throwing again. So.
Who do they got as the backup?
Good old Joe Flacco.
Yeah.
Playoff Joe.
You know, I think we got a nice little Jonathan where Flacco and Jonathan Taylor become one.
Yeah.
Joe Taylor.
Sounds like a running back.
It does. All right. So, yeah. So your early prediction?
9
wins. Yeah. 9-8.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I don't think it's going to be a good year, but I'm not too worried about it either. The Mariners, I had high hopes for them, but they're doing good, but they're also they're not. They suck. They're lame losers.
Yeah, you're supposed to be.
And I've stuck to it. You're not on Facebook, but I've stuck to it, posting that they're lame losers.
The only reason I know they're good is because one Mariano Rivera is back in town, and he was telling me about a long parlay he put on the Mariners.
Did he get it?
It's the. They have to do stuff at the end of the season. It's like a bunch of they have to win certain things.
They have to do stuff.
But he's back in town for a couple months, so shout out to him.
Can we bring him on to so we can record
talk about the shift
and talk about and then never air the episode?
You can have him on and talk to him about being an actuary. That'd be exciting.
Did he get the job?
He did.
He
told me the
here?
company. No, it's in Florida. He
Okay.
told me the company. He's moving to Florida.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dude, Florida insurance is rough now.
But this is what's funny to me is he's still paying you $5 right now.
I like that.
And he had to come get a job at Safeway for 2 months before he leaves because he needs money. I was like, why don't you stop paying him? But he still does it.
No, it's not worth it to stop this because we provide the entertainment.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, and then he could catch you could he technically catch you in the wild, or is he banned?
No, I only see him at work. So
what I'm saying.
I mean, he could, yeah.
So is he on? He can't.
He tried doing it at work already. I told him no.
Well, I mean, that means he listens.
He does. He actually, remember I showed you the text messages.
That's what I'm saying. But I mean, he listened to the whole thing and he knew.
He knew about it, yeah. But you can't be at work because I'm there. Like, that's a trap.
Okay, if he sees you in the wild walking the dog,
That's fine.
that's fine.
Yeah.
Just can't be.
You just can't be at Safeway.
What if?
I can't be in a Safeway uniform. There should be a code word, too, where you have to come up and say something so you can't just be like, "Roar!"
Well, how has that happened yet?
Yeah, you did. You did flip the car around.
I did. It was funny when I saw you walking. I didn't immediately recognize you at first, and then I was like, "Wait, that's Corey. Oh, I got to see his dog." How old's your dog?
She's a year old, 1 month now.
You told me that already. What race is she?
What dog race?
Yeah, what dog race is she?
She's a Brittany Spaniel.
If a dog came out and attacked, what's your dog's name?
Indy.
Indy.
Is that surprising?
No. Would you say, "Leave my Brittany breed alone"?
No, she would just run.
No, would you say that though?
No.
Would you have a blanket over your head and would you say, "Leave my Brittany breed alone"?
No, I'd punch the dog.
Do you know this?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
You really don't know this?
No.
Holly is screaming right now. Screaming right now at you.
Well, tell me what you're talking about.
It's the meme. It's the old video. I don't know if it was a Vine or not. It was like 20 to maybe 15 years old of this person.
You're talking to the wrong guy about internet videos and memes and stuff.
Well, everyone should know. Okay, do you say "It's Britney, bitch"?
No.
Do you know what that's from?
Britney Spears.
Yeah, but then it's also from a TV show. Do you know that one?
No.
Have you watched The Office?
Yes.
Michael Scott rolls up in his what's that when you have your top down? What's that called when you're driving?
Oh, when he has a convertible?
Yeah, and he goes.
I vaguely remember
and
that.
He parks and he goes, "It's Britney, bitch."
But it was based off Spears.
Yeah. Well, the other one is Britney Spears. "Leave Britney alone" is a fan like freaking out about Britney.
Oh, when she shaved her head?
Probably, actually. Like, yeah.
I remember that. I remember she shaved her head.
But then we see this bioepic or whatever they call it of the documentary of the Disney. Did you see that one where the Disney? Have we talked about this?
Oh, the behind the scenes of like Drake.
Nickelodeon too.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. And then they were saying that was the same time that Jamie Lynn Spears, Britney's sister,
got pregnant.
And then that's what Britney did the freak out.
Yeah. Because she knew what really happened.
Crazy.
Cover up.
Crazy.
I did enjoy a episode of Drake and Josh now and then back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you enjoy the episodes right now of Drake and Kendrick Lamar?
No, I don't pay attention.
You heard about the diss tracks?
I've heard that they both keep writing it back and forth, but
It's
I
good
haven't
stuff,
listened to
dude.
either of them.
Did you ever get into some beef with your brother and would you guys write songs?
That's all I
back
did
and
was
forth?
record diss tracks
Diss tracks
on to play on a Walkman. We had to burn them back then.
Where would you go? What would you go? Like, what what were some key points that you would tear Craig down at?
Lobster Ginger.
Oh, was that the song of the name?
Yeah.
The name of the song?
Yeah. Because I burned them to a crisp.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
That's good. These are good diss track
Yeah.
songs. So you would say, "Lobster Ginger, burn you to a crisp. Step to me, you know you're going to get dished up on a plate for someone to eat or ate. Maybe at somebody's kitchen. Like, oh, chef, country kitchen."
Oh, my God.
Were these good?
I think we just got canceled.
We got canceled.
Wait, you were a rapper.
I did.
Yeah.
I did do that for a little bit.
Was it off the dome like that?
Oh,
Or did you write your song?
No, it'd be freestyle. Then I would write. But yeah, that was a fun.
It was good. A little rusty, but good.
Yeah, let's see if I can actually do an actual. See if I can
Rap about the full buddies.
Well,
Can you be like that one guy on the internet? I saw that guy. I know him.
I probably couldn't do it. That would be my cadence and how I would go.
Isn't there a dude that you give him like 5 words and he just raps?
That's his name's Homer Robertson.
He does that too?
Well, you give him 5 words and he'll try to remember all 5. He'll get to 3, and then he'll move on to his next thing. I got you, Homer. Homer the vet. All right, okay.
He's probably critiquing your last rap right now.
Yeah, here. I'll rap right now the shout outs real quick. We're not ending it, but I'm just gonna shout. Okay, so here's the. All right.
Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah. If you want to have a ball, say hi to Kellen Hall. If you want to be thirst trap, say hi to Holly Graff. If you want a louder fart, say hi to Adam Kenny Art. If you want to be in the loop, say hi to Seth Loop.
Ooh.
If you want to be cool and in a dispenser, say what's up to Cassie Spencer. I know what you're thinking. You might be cheating. Nah, yo, that's just Amanda Keaton. And we'll get that. We'll be right back. We got Jared Skelly trying to hurt our trap. I laugh, but just kidding. Because
good recovery.
Recovery. This person's cool. Yeah, she kinda the coolest worker I work with named Shekinah. Who's this guy? He seems kinda ill, man. Yo, that's my buddy, Ben Illman. It's okay, we keep going.
Yeah, you gotta finish now.
All right. It's so ironic, but don't try to blame me's. I got 2 Patreons named Jamies. Jamie Roberts and Jamie Kenny. This one's not a human. It's a doodle. Say thanks to Apollo Doodle. It's a poodle. It's a poodle. Thanks to Apollo Doodle.
Just rhyming the same word.
I'm playing basketball down at the park. Check out my bark with my dog, Apollo Doodle. But who's at the arc? Shooting the side hook. Oh, that's my buddy, Jackson Side Hook. Okay. Sasha Carey Lynn from Thomas Edison City Ale House. It's actually not called Thomas Edison. It sounded good because it rhymed. And you know it's not bad. It could be right. But I'm chilling with Anthony Wright.
Nobody's
Just saying
paying
their
you
last
any,
names
Nobody's
over and
paying
over.
you money anymore.
Hold on, wait.
You just lost all your subscribers.
Yo, you gotta watch out. You're trying to be a Savage Ho. What? Is that Thomas Savage Ho? I gotta buy a house. Even if I'm strapping. Yo, what up? It's the real estate tycoon, Cameron Stratton. Hold on. When I drive really slow, I be mobbing with my homie, Katri Hoban.
Let me just change the word so it rhymes for me.
That's what Eminem does. We're almost done. We're almost there. Because sometimes in the 90s they would use sound effects. So I'm going to do that one for this one. A big back to back poof. I'm hanging out with Jacqueline Van Hoof. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Last one. Don't step up and be an outsider, but hang out with me with Dan Coots Snyder. I'm out. And I rhymed the Patreon, so that's taken care of.
That was pretty good.
Thank you.
Yeah. I wish people could have saw that live.
Oh, I mean, they heard it live.
Yeah,
A recording of
your
it.
Facial expressions were very confusing.
Because I was very confused trying to do it. All right, now give me 5 words, and I really will do it. That's just rough because I have to read at the same time.
5 words.
No, 3 words. Give me the 3 words. Give me
3 words
Yeah,
now?
3 words, yeah.
Farmers.
Okay.
Hope.
Okay. Farmer's Hope. Okay.
And obey.
Oh, okay. All right. Let me wrap this real quick. I'm straightening them down. Farmers.
And
Hope.
the song is called Straight Off the Wall.
Okay. This is straight off the dome. This is straight off the wall. So you don't have to pay. But someday I hope farmers hope obey. Used all three.
That's done. That's it.
That's it. I did. I used all three words.
Good job.
Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah.
I mean, it
Got-
lacks a little punch.
Give me three more. I can probably do it.
I think people are tired.
No. I did three in one line. It's impressive.
I mean,
Give me three.
I think it's impressive that it was over that quickly.
Three more words. Just do it. Straight.
Let's go with
Yes.
Kane.
Kane. All right. Yeah.
Let's go with Cougs.
Cougs. Okay. All right.
And Kemp.
Kemp. Ooh. All right. Yeah. Okay.
Off the Wall Part 2.
Off the Wall Part 2. Not a diss track. So don't try to act oogs. But I like Kane, Kemp, and the Cougs. Ooh. That's good. See? Got them all.
Maybe there's like this little market
I'm
you could
proficient.
have.
I'm the proficient rapper.
Yeah. It's just all one line.
Boom. Get to the point. Why dance around? Why waste talent?
You'd be a great Twitter rapper.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Trapper. Twapper. Twatter.
You'd be a great Twitter twatter.
Twitter, twatter, twapper.
Yeah.
Hey, if you guys want me to rap more,
They don't.
just send me 3 words, and I'm the proficient rapper.
They don't.
They're like, yo, is he the professor? No. Is he a prophesier? No. I'm just the proficient.
He's wiggity, 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 whack.
But I do know that one. That was the first song I ever learned. Was the jump or not jump by Criss Cross.
Criss Cross.
Make it jump. Hip hop.
Did you wear your pants backwards?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
And then I created my own rap group and made it. It was called Inside Out, and I just took what they
Same
did,
thing.
and I just turned all my clothes inside out. We're inside out, and this rap is about drugs and the people who pull their plugs. Word.
So it was a pro-drugs campaign?
Absolutely. There was not enough pro-drugs. I thought I could get on the scene.
But wasn't this the
elementary
time that
kids.
you were a Christian rapper?
Yeah, there was a time where I was a Christian rapper.
This was a different time.
This is prior to that.
Okay.
I had to get my street cred up before I brought that up. So I had to. So there was too many songs, after school specials, all of that aimed at keeping kids away from drugs.
Oh,
And
I see.
I was tapping into getting kids.
You had to get the market on
into
drugs first,
yes.
and then get them off.
Yes.
Yeah, I see
Yeah,
what you did.
create.
You created the problem.
Yes, but
Yeah.
if you know the solution,
Yeah.
we talked about this in the door dashing
Yeah.
tips. If you know the solution, create the problem, frustrate them, bum them out, but then you offer them the solution, and then you look like a bigger hero.
Do you work for a pharmaceutical company?
No, I don't.
Because
No.
you should.
No, I had drinks with this guy named I don't know, his last name started with an F, and we were at Cedars together, and I was like, dude, you know what you should do? There should be like a global pandemic. Now I'm a few beers deep right now. And I'm like, there should be a global pandemic. All these pharmaceutical companies just create this I don't know, vaccination, possibly without any trial, and just say this is going to cure it and you cannot pass this newfound virus on. People will pay them lots of money for it. Turns out later, yeah, maybe it has side effects, and yeah, maybe you had some other issues, perhaps you get boosted. And,
Are you saying that Dr. Fauci
No,
was
whoa,
in
that's not
cahoots
his
with
name.
Pfizer?
No, it's Dr. Frankenstein.
Oh.
You read a book.
No, you already got tagged in this. Conspiracy Travis rapper.
I'm a proficient conspiracy rapper. Open up your trapper, keeper, or don't. Drop her if you need to.
The world is flat.
The world is flat. The world is flat. Go to the edge and jump out like that. Did I tell you my proficient way of going to the moon?
The lowest ranked episode ever is a rap episode.
This is good. You know what? Did I tell you?
So you're going to go to the moon?
The quickest way to get into space.
A straight line.
Quickest way to get into space.
Straight line.
Not the moon. Quickest way to get into space.
Straight line.
Just dig down.
Yeah.
Flat Earth, dude.
Yeah.
Probably 20 miles? Boom, you're in space.
Yeah.
They're trying to hit that. Have we had this conversation?
No, but
They're trying to get outside the dome. They can't. They're going
Is there not a dome?
500 miles up.
Is there not a dome on the other side?
No, it's just flat ground. You just dig down.
How come there's not a dome underneath?
You seen a snow globe before?
Yeah, it could. Why doesn't it work both ways?
Have you seen a snow globe?
Well, there's nothing under the other part. How do you know it's just space underneath?
Have you seen a snow globe?
Are you saying that a lot like it means something?
Okay, here's a snow globe. Okay? It's got a flat base. We're on the flat base. Right
Yeah,
here.
why can't the other flat base have a globe around
There
it? 'Cause
is no flat
It's
base.
floating in air.
You mean like this?
It's not on the ground.
It's like this?
Yeah.
There.
Why can't it be?
Have you seen a snow globe before?
Is it on the ground? Is it something underneath that's stopping from having something else over it?
Oh, dude, I never thought they were resting on a countertop. That countertop could be thick.
Yeah.
I thought we could just dig down. Maybe we're not floating. Oh, dude, what if we're a snow globe on a globe? On
Yeah.
an actual
See?
globe.
You're welcome.
Dude, you just blew my mind. My theory is done.
Yeah. You might be digging for a while.
Dude, that's like an extra layer. Yeah, maybe the quickest way is to go up.
I'm sure.
Or to the side.
I'm sure they probably tried to go down. That's how they got to China. Remember?
That's true. Even though China is actually very far left of us, depending on where you're standing.
I think they just took a wrong turn inside.
If it's flat Earth.
Yeah. It's hard to run a tunnel in how flat the Earth is.
You ever seen how in Inception, where like the dream starts curling in on themselves?
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen that movie?
I never watched the whole movie, but I've seen that part.
What if that's what it is?
That's what we're living?
Yeah. What if we're a reverse flat Earth? We're actually bending in on it, and like there is no. We're on the inside of the globe.
Like
What
under
if
the
we're on
dome?
the inside of the Earth's crust?
Like we're the middle?
Yeah, and everything's focused.
And what we're doing
and the sun
is actually heating the world that's outside?
Yeah, and it's so far away from us. The sun's the center, and we're wrapped around the sun. So we're on the
that's
inside.
different.
It's an inverse.
I thought you were going with we're living in the core, but there's more people living on the outside, and that what we do in the core
I'll go with that.
is heating the outside
Just-
for them.
Yes, I'll go with that.
But then you went with something with the sun, and that threw me for a loop.
But mine was better.
I think you would die if you were circling the sun like that.
You know what I think about flat Earth?
A paper plate?
It's smack birth, where I wrap girth
What's it worth?
on the nap turf, and a hat.
Flat Earth got no girth.
Smurfs. Yeah, flat Earth ain't got no girth with these flat Smurfs up on my nap turf. My name is Travis. I sleep on a mattress. I got the practice to make it on Indianapolis Colts. I'll be a bolt. Throw me a rope on the line, and I'll suck a throat.
What?
I'm a goat. I'm a throat goat.
All right. If anybody takes anything from this episode, it's #ThroatGoat for Travis. Yes. No longer,
Craig Tag.
no longer the king of Cole Street. #ThroatGoat. He literally wrapped it himself.
What if you just wrapped like
He just shows up with like a
weird innuendos?
He
about
shows up with a
yourself?
neck tattoo that just says Throat Goat.
Do they have that?
It says Throat Goat
Yes.
on their neck.
Yeah. Someone got a tattoo of a goat on their throat.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd like to see that. Was it that comedian?
Google it. No, it's real.
Was that comedian guy?
Oh, it's real.
The one that we're going to go see together?
That was another thing that Dan got me. I should go TP. That'd be fun. Should we just go TP his truck, his food truck?
What's this we stuff?
We should TP it.
Why should I TP anything?
You don't need to,
He's
but do you want to?
getting... No. I got a steady supply of meatloaf for him. I got to ruin that. Nobody else has invited me for meatloaf.
No one else invited me for meatloaf. Is it because I let my meatloaf or my seat troph? Because I'm a throat goat. Wait, what?
What?
Huh?
Throat Goat?
I don't get it.
I hope I see you downtown. I'm going to yell that across the street.
Hey, it's throat goat.
Oh my God!
I may never release this,
It's a
actually.
Throat Goat!
Guys, that's the code word if you see Corey.
The code word is Travis is a throat.
No,
Travis
no.
is a throat goat.
No.
That's the code word now.
That's it. That's it. Oh man, I can't believe it's been 45 minutes and we just talked gibberish, like nothing of substance. People are listening to this going, "What are we listening to?"
I think you rapped for like a half hour.
That was a good rap done. I got the shout outs, the Patreons out of the way.
You might want to like edit this and put some beats with it.
No, that's too much work for that quality. What I just gave is way too much work.
Did you get any questions from anybody?
No questions, but let's do a Veronica's Hot Topics. I'm just going to go off the top of my dome with that.
Are you going to wrap it?
No, I know Veronica enough to where I think I could ask any sort of question that she would want. Possibly.
Wow.
So we're going to ask for Veronica's Hot Topics. Veronica used to be I didn't even rap about her there because for whatever reason, it sounds like her card got declined or something. She needs to get back on that. But Veronica... we got summer coming up, and she's gonna say, it's probably gonna be something to do with like water or boats or all of that. But it's always a little risque. She's already talked about the bikinis, so maybe the question is, what do you feel like? Okay, there's a good question. If you were a girl, truthfully. If you were a girl, would you sunbathe topless or not?
Probably in certain locations, not everywhere.
Like locations, like maybe your backyard. If the fence is high enough, dude. There was a freaking drone above my home today.
Were you out here bottomless?
I was out here. Exactly. My fence only goes so high.
Quit suntanning bottomless, and the drones won't fly around.
They were zooming in hard too.
That's the only thing that was hard.
If you were it wasn't because that drone. I got shy. If
that drone looked good.
So if you were in the middle of the woods,
yeah. If I was anywhere where there wasn't like a ton
would your
of people,
boobs be out all the time?
Not all the time, but I'm sure that I would want to be out of the bra as much as possible and be comfortable. That can't be comfortable being there all the time.
Dude. I haven't thought about this. Getting a mosquito bite on your boob has got to be the worst thing in the world.
Would you rather have it there or have it on the back on your back where the bra line is, where it rubs?
Yeah, that would suck.
Yeah,
dude, but I couldn't imagine you're always just trying to itch your boob. That would be too much work for me.
It's like getting a mosquito bite on your dick.
Well,
you're always down there anyway.
That never happens. I don't walk around and actually.
You were sunbathing naked outside.
That was a joke, Corey. I'm not actually the throat goat either, okay? These are all jokes, guys.
Can't turn it around now. Throat goat.
Gross. Hate you.
You rapped it. I didn't even say it.
Dude, I'm sorry that this rapping mind has a mind of its own. Whatever rhymes, I just go with.
It's just like automatic.
Yeah.
It's like a robot up there.
Yeah.
You're a rapping robot.
Yeah. Like watch this.
Okay.
Rapping robot.
Yeah.
I'm a rapping robot. I like dudes.
Yeah, the robot probably does.
Weird that didn't even rhyme.
But that makes sense right now because you were in the mindset of being a girl right now, trying to answer the question.
Yeah, that's true. My boobs are out because I like dudes. Mosquito bite on my nipples. That sucks.
Whoa. That's a lot.
I'm a wordsmith. I tell stories with
the real ipple nipple. Yes, I would probably be as comfortable as I could, as much as I could.
But I think that makes sense. But your back's gotta hurt. So even though you may be uncomfortable in a bra, going on a hike with over-the-shoulder boulder holders is gotta feel so much better. It's like imagine
anything activity-wise feels better in like a sports bra.
Yes, because that's what I'm saying. So you're sweaty, you're nasty, you're gross, and you're getting mosquito bites on the back. But at least your back isn't dead.
I'm not leaving my boobs out when I'm trying to run and hike. That's what you're asking.
Okay. Because I feel like that'd be the opposite of trying to get a tan.
That'd be the opposite of comfortable.
Yeah, true.
Get punched in the face as I'm trying to run.
Good point. How big are your boobs in this scenario?
Big enough to punch me in the face.
Wow, you're just getting clobbered.
I run hard.
The Dewey Cox story. So stupid. What a dumb episode that we did, but we did it.
Yeah. I mean, I was here. I showed up.
The funny thing is you're sitting in Craig's seat, and I think Craig, if you're listening, don't take this personal, but Craig's too dumb to get this thing canceled. But he was sitting in that seat. You're smart enough to get us canceled from Craig's seat. You did it.
Did I?
You did.
Great job, Craig. I mean, it was a good job. Good job.
Yeah. You got shout-outs?
Pass. Actually, no. Thank you, everybody, for listening. But we didn't have any questions today. I really do enjoy answering the questions.
Me too. I like questions too.
So I really, really hope that we get some more questions coming in from anybody. Like you said before, anybody can have their little segment that we'll name for whoever it is for sending questions in, because I think it makes it a little more back and forth and fun just to have somebody else's questions that come in.
Yeah.
So thank you for listening, but send us some questions, please.
And Corey's saying, this wasted my time. This hour was a big waste of my time.
Yeah, because he asked me all these questions and then just rapped the whole time. So
I want to shout out Holly Graff for getting engaged. Congratulations to Tony and Holly. They went to Hawaii. He popped the question. The ring didn't fit. They had to go to the Shane company to get it refit. Very excited for her. Hope to be invited to the wedding or the reception. It's crazy how many people cared about this.
I know what you're getting them: a round of golf.
A round of golf, or maybe not. But maybe I'll just show up on the spot.
Your presence is enough?
My presence is enough. It's kind of rough. And sometimes I touch my butt.
That makes sense, too.
These raps, man.
Yeah.
Proficient. But anyway, congratulations to them. They're great. They're wonderful. They're lovely. Enumclaw cares way too much about their lives. But that just kind of shows you how good Holly is at being. Because Tony is... Here's the thing about that relationship. It's very good. It's like Tony's like a Jamie. Right? They're fun. They're fun to be around. They can kind of share a spotlight if they're forced into it. They can, but they don't need the spotlight. Holly and I are spotlight whores, and so we like it. And so we're not in constant battle with like your spouse. We can use them as an accessory, and they're completely fine with it. But it's all about us, and everyone else is just living in our world. And we'll also say to the whole, no, it's not that way. But in reality, yeah, Holly, it's true. I hope you listen to this part.
That's how I feel sitting here with you.
And Craig's done the same thing. You're like an accessory to Craig. Craig is an attention whore as well.
I'm an accessory to nobody.
But you are an accessory
But I also do not want the spotlight.
To a crime. Yeah, you do not want the spotlight. The rap game crime right now, you were an accessory to.
Yeah, that was a crime.
It was.
This whole episode is a crime.
May never see the light of day.
I think Craig is glad he's not here.
Craig is probably like, he would be shaking his head. What did you think of his outfit, by the way, last week? Did you see it?
I've seen it before.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, that was his golf outfit.
I mean, how does Carrie keep her hands off of him?
The funny thing about I know we're about to end, but the difference between me and him is I have like an OCD-ish way I dress where I have to match somewhat.
Yes.
And he does the opposite on purpose. He'll just wear random shit all the time on purpose.
He's the throat goat. He's the coat goat.
Oh, way to flip that.
He's the coat
Remember,
goat.
password to win the gift card.
Craig is throat
Travis
goat. Craig is the throat goat.
Is
all
the
right,
throat
everyone.
goat.
Thanks for listening. Goodbye.